Oh, hi. I'm Jen, and welcome to my vlog space. And today I wanted to do a little vlog for you because I have had so many questions asked on social media, on YouTube, everywhere. Hello, Bento. I've had so many people ask me questions about the things in my videos, like my floor, my shoes, the lamps behind me, the art behind me. And so I figured I would make a little video of must-haves of mine where I can tell you where to get some of these things and why I love them so much. So I will have links to every single thing I talk about right down below. If you're interested in getting one, or if you were just always just wondering where did she get that or what brand is that, this video hopefully will answer those questions, because I cannot tell you how many times a day I answer questions on where I got my shoes and what kind they are, and where I got my floor and what kind it is. So I'm actually going to go ahead and start with those. I'm sorry, Bento has decided he just wants to be pet right now. So if you see a random tail, that's just a thing. So hi, Bento. So I'll go ahead and start with the shoes. You know, the star of the show. But for the most part, I wear Block. They're just the shoe that tends to work for me the best. I've tried everything. I've tried Miller and Benz, which I have. I have some K360s. I have Sodansa, however you pronounce that. I have a couple pairs of those. And I have tons of the JSams and the City Tap boots, and those tend to be my favorite. I wear them all the time. In the videos I do on YouTube, if you see me wearing white shoes, it is the Block JSams regular white leather shoes. They're just the ones that I feel pop the most on camera, on the floor. So the floor itself is this tan color, and then because of all the tapping, it gets this grayish silver center. You know what I'm talking about. If you guys have a tap floor, you know it gets that tap stuff on it. And if I wear black shoes, they don't pop as much. If I wear my orange shoes, because you think orange shoes would pop, but because they kind of go along with the tan, they don't pop as much. So the white, those are the easiest to see. So while I do have more fun colors, I feel like it's best for YouTube if you wear the shoes that you guys can see the best, because the whole point is for you guys to see my feet. So I do prefer the JSam. They just fit my feet better. Small disclaimer, I'm going to tell you about these shoes that I wear that work for me, but I'm not a big fan of when tap dancers tell you these are the shoes I recommend, because what works for me may not work for you. And I know that because my favorite pair of shoes, which if you guys follow me on Instagram or TikTok. I forgot the name of TikTok. If you guys follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you've seen these. They're the City Tap boots from Block. They're apparently designed and created by Chloe and Maud Arnold, which is awesome because I got to meet them and tell them how much I love their shoes. So thank you guys so much for making such an amazing pair of shoes. Now those shoes are my favorite. They work super well for me. Everyone else in my company does not like them. So that is the perfect example of it works for me, but it's not going to work for everybody else. So I don't want to recommend you a shoe. I'm just going to tell you about the pairs I like, and then you can try them out yourself. But if you're like me and you wear combat boots all the time, those City Tap boots are everything. So I will have a link to the Block website where you can get those. I will have an Amazon link if you prefer for the JSams, if you want to check those out. But those are the shoes that work best for me. Like I said, I've also tried Miller and Benz. I've also tried K360s. I've also tried Sodansa. The Block shoes just tend to work for my feet shape the best. For anyone who's curious, my feet shape, they're very long and very narrow. So if you have feet like mine, those might work for you. I also have very, very flat feet. I am so envious when I see ballet dancers with these gorgeous arches, and I'm over here hi, I have flat feet. So that may also be a factor in why that shoe works for me, but in general, those are the ones I prefer. Okay, now that we talked about shoes, the floor. That's the other thing I get the most questions about. It's an Omera sprung floor. I always have that information in the description of every video, so if you don't remember after this video and you really, really want to know about that floor, like I said, it's an Omera sprung floor. It is one of the greatest things I have ever gotten in my entire life because it really absorbs all the shock. It absorbs all of the heaviness that you have when you tap dance, and it protects your knees, it protects your back, it protects your whole body from like hitting the floor super hard. That's what the foam springs do, is that it gives you like shock absorption, and that is just so important. As I film this, I'm gonna turn 40 in like no time, just a couple weeks, right? That floor is gonna keep me dancing a lot longer than I thought I would. Way longer than if I were to keep dancing on just like unraised concrete floors. That's how I injure myself every time, is dancing on bad floors. So it's so important to me to have that Omera sprung floor. If you're in the market for a portable floor for yourself for practice at home, or if you own a studio, they even do custom studio floors. So definitely check them out. I have their link down below. I have the 4x3, I think it's the maple floor. I'm pretty sure that's what I have, but they have tons of different options. I also have the travel board. So if you've seen me dance on like a smaller one out in the Caribbean or something, I've taken that on cruises with me sometimes. That is my Omera travel board. It's awesome. It folds up. You can put it in like a bag that goes on your shoulder, just like a laptop bag, but it's a floor. So definitely check out that link below. And I have a code for that, actually. If you use JenNev, JenNev, you get a discount on your purchase. So I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, so now that we've talked about the shoes and the floor, let's get into just a couple of like smaller items. I have a list over here. So let's get into some smaller items that I absolutely use every single day and I get asked about sometimes in my videos. First, we're going to talk about those lamps. Everyone keeps talking, I know I'm not there, but like, you know, when I'm dancing and there's these 2 cherry blossom lamps, everyone asks me about those. They're so pretty and they give such nice lighting, like ambient lighting. So those are cherry blossom trees. Let me see if I can get the brand name for you somewhere. Right. I get them from Amazon. I get the Lightshare brand. They're 6.5 feet tall cherry blossom lamp trees. I love how easy they are. Like there's no setup. You don't have to like attach every little piece of flower on there. It just comes that way. You just spread the branches out any which way you want. You can make it fuller. You can make it like flatter. My mom has one and she has hers like all up as one like, what is it, column of light, and she says she loves it that way. So you don't have to have them spread out like I do. You can have it more like a firework, I guess, and it gives really, really nice like ambient lighting to a small space. Or if you have 2 like I do, it kind of encircles you in this warm light, and I love it. That link is also down below. Like everything else, links for everything is down below. So another thing people ask me about, I don't have a link for. I also don't even remember the artist's name, but it's the 2 paintings that are above me in my videos. It's the Iron Man and the War Machine ballerinas. I cannot remember where I got those. If anyone knows who that artist is, please let me know, and I will then let you guys know where you can get them if that artist is still making them. I got them at a con, so instead of me telling you exactly who the artist is and where to get them, because I can't, I'm going to tell you the next time you go to like a pop culture or nerd culture convention like Comic-Con or something, check out Artists Alley. That's where you find like local artists and people that are just making art prints and sculptures and custom t-shirts and stuff like that. More of the smaller vendors, but you'll find more unique things. And that is where I found those 2 art prints. Very unique art, right? It's Iron Man in a tutu. Like, that has to be the greatest thing. I have so much art from cons, and those are the 2 paintings that will forever be with me. Like, I rotate my art out. I have not rotated those out because I just love them that much. So my advice there is to check out Artist Alley before you spend your money on the vendor section, because you never know what you're going to find over there. You could find a tap dancing Wolverine. I don't know. I've never seen one. Maybe you're the artist that's going to make one. So yeah, there's that. Speaking of artists, this next thing. So as a tap dancer and choreographer, any kind of people that do choreography or just need to write stuff down is basically what I'm getting at. Notebooks. I have these. You always see one behind me on my shelf. Always it has the choreography that I'm doing for that video. These. So I picked two of my cutest to show you. A lot of times you can just go on Amazon and search for like a notebook with whatever you want on it. This is a Mo notebook, like from Wally. Mo. How cute is this? And it's just a blank book inside. I haven't used it yet. It's going to be absolutely perfect for then, like, this will be my next one that I use for choreography. You'll see it up there. You just never see this side of it. So I thought I'd show you how cute they are. I get these on Amazon all the time. This one's adorable. Sean got this one for me. Choose your weapon. And it's just tap shoes. They're just tap shoes. I love it. And again, just a blank book inside. Perfect for choreography. I'm also going to mention, this is a little self-serving on my part, but I'm going to mention, I've recently convinced Sean to start making these. I don't have any with me because they're all in our like vendor storage for when we go out and do events and we have like a table to sell. So I don't have any to show you, but I will put a picture here and you can see he started putting his photography and art as covers for these. So you can actually buy a blank book that has Sean's art on it, which I think is so cool. I also made one as well. It's more for like lyrics and stuff, but I'll post the link to that as well. But I'm really, really proud of him. His work is so good. He's such a amazing artist. So if I ever say that something's tagged by Running Mouth Studios or something was done by Running Mouth Studios, that's Sean. And I'm just really proud. So if you're interested in a beautiful forest scene or maybe like a gargoyle or something, definitely check out those notebooks and you can pick them up. And those are by Sean. So that's pretty cool. Okay, another thing that people notice, and sorry, when I sit on the floor I fidget a little bit, but on this channel you get the real me. Another thing people notice in my videos is the rug that is underneath my floor. That is probably the most important thing in that room, because especially since I moved into this new house, I've had all this echo to deal with. These ceilings are so high. Even in the bedroom, the ceilings are so high. Like there's nowhere to go that there isn't just a lot of echo in this house. So that rug is, and let me see if I can get the brand for you, but I got it on Amazon. It is not expensive at all. I think it was like $30-$40. And it's a 4x6 gray shag rug. Now I know people my age were like, wait, shag? Really? Because we think 70s shag, but like shag is more like just like fluffy now. It's not what it used to be. But you really want something that's shag and fluffy to really absorb all that sound, and it gets up into in between, like on the floor there's these little like foam pads that cause the spring that I was talking about earlier. So you want to get a carpet that like gets up in there so that there's no space for sound to sort of resonate, and it creates a little bit of a flatter sound so that you don't have the echo problems. It's really good to have also if you live in an apartment. I know a lot of you live in like major cities, so you're in condos, apartments. Maybe you have downstairs neighbors and you don't like it when they hit the ceiling with a broom because they're mad at you for tapping. Trust me, I know. I got the nickname noise complaint for a reason, and it's because I'm a tap dancer who used to always live on the 3rd floor of a building. Always. So this rug is a lifesaver. It is sound dampening, but also it's just really soft. So when I step off the floor, or like when I'm like just working on cleaning the floor, I just have this nice little softness on my feet or on my knees. It's so nice. I actually have one in my bedroom as well. So they're just really nice rugs. So I just thought I'd mention that. I don't know how to pronounce this brand, but I'm gonna try Mediunk. I don't know, but the link is down below, like I keep saying. All right, so another thing, this is part of the filming that you don't see. I have a couple of items that are like crucial to filming, but also they're just crucial in general. And one of them I use to film because I have a new mic and it needs something to sit on. But more than anything, I use this item when I take virtual classes. So when you guys are doing my class on YouTube, or let's say you're doing a United Taps class because you like subscribe to them, or you have like an iTap online thing, It's a laptop stand. I know it sounds kind of basic, but like I didn't know how much I needed one until I got one. When I film, my microphone sits on the laptop stand because I use a Blue Yeti now, and those don't come with a mic stand like my last mic did. This one needs to sit on something. So that is always present in the room, but also I use it just to take class. It's what I put my laptop on so that it is at eye level while I'm taking class. I don't have to like make sure I have a tall enough table. I don't need to make sure that I do it in my kitchen so it's on the counter. It's an adjustable height laptop stand. Where was this my whole life? Like, I use an Amada projector tripod stand. I guess technically it's for a projector or a laptop, but I use it for legitimately anything. I had my laptop sitting on it yesterday when I was filming. Was that yesterday? 2 days ago when I was filming my new music video for my music channel. That's what I used to put my laptop on so I can see the lyrics because I don't want to mess that up when I'm filming a video. I put everything on there. When I'm songwriting, we have a little MIDI keyboard that goes on there so it can be right next to me while I'm at the computer trying to work with the DAW system. I have this MIDI next to me so I don't have to take up desk space. It is so convenient. The one I got was a little pricey. It's $50, but it also goes as high as I needed it to because I needed it to be like Sean's eye level because he also uses it. But they don't have to go that high. You don't have to get one that expensive. Maybe I'll put a couple of different options in the description. But another thing that you guys don't see, let me make sure I have the brand. I film with an iPhone, and I know a lot of people that are like YouTubers and vloggers, they're going to be mad at me for that. There are reasons I film with an iPhone. All of my videos are done with an iPhone. This video is being filmed with an iPhone. So what I'm going to recommend for those of you that like to just do it quickly, if you're going to film stuff, or like, this is great for if you're doing TikToks, this is great if you're doing like Instagram Reels, or if you just want to have class, if you don't want to do like a YouTube class or something on your laptop, you want to do it through your phone. That's fine. Maybe you prefer just having the phone and the ease of it, or you want to take it on the go. Just pop your phone into there, turn on the video, and it's like it's right in front of you. It's perfect. It's a iPhone tripod mount. So this basically just kind of like a regular camera mount, it screws into your tripod, and it just has this little like thing that you just slide your iPhone in, adjust it, bam, it stays, it's perfect, it's everything I needed. And I didn't know that I could do that. I was like, my first couple of videos, I'm like balancing my phone up against some books on a table. I wish I had filmed that back in 2020. I'm just balancing my phone, and Sean comes out as a professional videographer, and he's like, you know they make iPhone tripod mounts, right? And I was like, I do now. So he got me one. So I've had to get a couple of these over the years just because we have different tripods in different rooms, and they're not expensive to the point where I could just, have a bunch of them and not have to move things around. Hi, Bento. Bento's back. I got the 6 a.m. Lifestyle brand, but they have tons of brands on Amazon or wherever. Lastly, also sorry, there's golfers outside driving or something. Lastly, this item is probably the biggest lifesaver of my entire tap career, aside from the floor. Right here. So this is a foot roller, foot massager. It also works on calves, quads, and your back if you have a nice friend or a Sean to massage you with it. I roll my feet out on this. All you do is put it on the floor, you put your foot on it, and just roll it gently just to work some of like the tension out. After a really long day of tapping, this is so great. Sean's currently using it to roll out his quads because he has some knee issues and he was told to roll out, and I was like, hey, I have the perfect thing for that. So I love this. I'm actually getting him one of his own so he stops stealing mine and hiding it in his office. So he's going to watch this video and go, oh, I was wondering where that went, but he has one coming in the mail. He just doesn't know yet, but I absolutely love this. There's tons of different types you can get. There's some that have like little bubbles that are really good for massaging the foot, but I prefer this one because it's multi-use. So I like the ridges for massaging the feet. I really like how easy it is to just roll it. You can do it anywhere. You can do it manually if you want to, or you can put it on the floor and just have the floor and your foot roll it for you. Super easy to do while you're watching TV or just unwinding at the end of the day. You can even bring it to the studio. But what I love about this one is that it's not just for the feet, because you can you can roll out your quads with it. You can roll out your calves with it. Now you guys see what kind of pants I'm wearing. But yeah, that felt really good. I absolutely love this thing, and it is such a lifesaver. If you guys can think of any other items that you think are must-haves for you as a tap dancer, please let me know. I'm always looking to make my life a little bit easier with different products and stuff. I think my favorite thing that I mentioned in this video is the floor. Absolutely. I don't know where I would be without that floor. I would not be making videos on YouTube for you guys if it weren't for that floor. And obviously, the shoes. They have to be a favorite. And like I said, my absolute favorite tap shoe of all time is the City Tap Boot by Block. But that disclaimer of, I wear boots all the time. So if you're not used to wearing boots, it may not be the shoe for you, and that's okay. They look so boss though. Like, so if you're a boot girl or a boot guy, I highly recommend getting those. They are so comfortable. They are so supportive, and they feel good. They sound good. I feel like me when I wear them, you know? So if you have other products you want me to know about, please let me know. I am so excited to learn about new things that make my career as a tap dancer easier, or just a little bit better, or a little bit more fun. So let me know. Let me know if any of these items help you out. And if I find the artist that did the Iron Man and the War Machine, I will let you know, and I will put that in the description below. But thank you guys for joining me today. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join the Tap fam. We have vlogs like this, tons of vlogs. Like I recently put one out that gave like show horror stories that were hilarious from my shows with Noise Complaint and Rhythm Theory. So definitely check that out. That one's funny. I have vlogs on how to do improv, on what to do with your arms when you're tap dancing, like super helpful vlogs. This one was just because a lot of people have been asking about stuff, so I figured I'd make a vlog for it. They're not all like this. And they don't all feature Bento absolutely needing tummy rubs. So I wish you guys could see him, but I can't move the camera. You know, this is going to be weird. So yeah, hit that subscribe button. We also have tap tutorials. That's what this channel is here for. So free tap class uploaded multiple times a week. We do technique Tuesdays and combination Saturdays and mini tutorials in between. So definitely hit that subscribe button. But also, hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this, or just hit the thumbs up because T'Challa and Bento both made appearances in this video, and that is rare. Not actual appearances. I know you want a tummy rub. He's like laying there like, Mom, seriously, please. I hope that's the thumbnail. Hi. Maybe I'll take a video of it after and like superimpose it so you guys can see how cute this is. But yeah, thumbs up for the cats, thumbs up for these products, and you know, they're there if you want them and not if you don't. I just figured I'd answer these questions because I get them all the time. So anything I can do to help, that's what this channel's here for. So yeah, subscribe, thumbs up, say hi to Bento, and as always, thank you for dancing with me.